by this man, Kofi Kingston.
And this is what he thrives on, the energy of the crowd, the power of positivity, as he calls it. Can he muster enough of that to pull off what would be, in my opinion, a massive upset?
Jimmy, you hear that?
I do.
You hear the WWE Universe? It's almost reminiscent of a couple years ago at WrestleMania when Kofi Mania was running wild. You can feel a special energy tonight here at Money in the Bank.
You're right, Byron, and here's the moment you just mentioned. Kofi Kingston achieving a lifelong dream of becoming WWE Champion at WrestleMania. Kofi's done the impossible before, but they say it's capturing lightning in a bottle for a reason, because 99.9% of the time, it is impossible.
But there's that 0.01%. I used to do.
But doubt me, it's okay. Underestimate me, it's fine. Count me out, it's all good, it's all gravy. That's what Kofi Kingston wants. And also, remember this, guys, no one thought that Kofi was going to get into the head of Bobby Lashley a couple weeks ago. He did just that. He could shock the world again tonight.
Kofi's going to need more than the power of Grayskull or Snake Mountain tonight.
Right now, you are not seeing just an athlete. You're not seeing just a champion. You're not seeing just a superstar. You are seeing the embodiment of physical dominance. And what has the New Day done over the past few weeks, over and over and over, is call him soft and give him more motivation.
I'll tell you exactly what New Day's done over the past several weeks, Jimmy, and that's piss off the almighty WWE Champion. Look at the focus in the eyes of the champion. Stoic as usual. No more BS. Back to business.
Dominant, combative, hostile. Ever since Bobby Lashley defeated The Miz 5 months ago to capture the WWE Championship, Bobby Lashley has been nearly unstoppable.
See that scowl, that face? Look, not many people who look like Bobby Lashley, who perform like Bobby Lashley, have a chip on their shoulder. This man definitely does. We saw that when he took out the furniture last week.
And it's of the utmost importance that Lashley himself as a competitor recognized, you know what? My focus is on my lovely ladies. It's on the parties. It's on the money and the expensive suits. Lashley wants to get back to brass tacks, being a fighter, being a professional, being the almighty.
I don't think there is any question that here tonight, Kofi Kingston is going to get the best version of the WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley.
If you knew your grandma, if you knew your grandpa, which I did, then you heard these words. Be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the New Day, Kofi Kingston. And his opponents, accompanied to the ring by MVP, he is the almighty WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley.
I was watching both competitors' faces extremely closely during those championship ring introductions, and I saw what I needed to see out of Kofi Kingston. Kofi flipped the switch. You could see the expression on his face change. It's no longer about fun. This is a WWE Championship match, and Kofi wants the title back.
There's a man in Kofi Kingston for whom the chance...
Oh, wait a minute.
MVP at the foot of Kofi Kingston.
Kofi
All ready to
escapes.
cover.
Champion's shoulders are down. This is what Kofi has to do. Stick and move. Strike fast.
Oh!
Double stop. Champion's down.
Cover already. No feeling out here at all.
Kofi very wisely out of the gates full speed, but oh! Just that quickly. Just that suddenly. Lashley turns it around.
And the train is coming. You get out of the way. To your point, right, Corey? You don't stand in front of the train. Keep moving. Stay out of the way. He doesn't want to be in these positions where he's in the center of the ring against Bobby Lashley.
You see the way Kofi landed on his neck and shoulder. Watch this impact. Boom. Kingston taken out extremely quickly by Lashley. And this could be the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
And that early flurry we saw from Kofi Kingston only ticked off the WWE champ more.
Oh. Lashley looking to saw Kofi in half.
Remember what he did to Xavier Woods? Hell in a Cell match. Raked his face like a cheese grater.
Lashley, Kofi out of the way.
Kick connect. Lashley's rocked.
On the top rope, gets caught.
Oh, man.
Jumping right into the spider's web. Oh! Testing the strength of the ring.
Here's Bobby Lashley once again displaying his physical dominance over Kofi Kingston, stating that he believes Kofi's championship aspirations are delusional.
And I think reality right now might be beginning to set in if you're Kofi Kingston. Good God.
You saw Bobby Lashley turn to the crowd and shush him. I don't care about your boos. I don't care about your cheers. It's just me and him now.
This capacity crowd might be willing on Bobby Lashley unintentionally.
Oh. Lashley having store now.
Look at this. This is just mean. This is just nasty.
Oh!
Good God.
Spun him around with that shot. Head right into the ring post.
Look at this. First, Lashley just discarding Kofi Kingston to the outside, and then continuing the assault like Kingston was a bag of trash. It bounced off the ring post, and Lashley now following his prey to the outside.
Lashley wants to punish Kingston more, not even allowing the officials count to continue.
Remember, gentlemen, we're just minutes into this match. It has just started.
Oh, not again, not again, not again.
Oh!
And nobody enjoying the show quite as much as MVP right now, right in the faces of the WWE Universe. As we look again at the one-sided display of dominance by the Almighty.
We talked about Kofi Kingston working the crowd. MVP, Bobby Lashley, they're absolutely loving this.
Kofi Kingston's all busted up inside. He could have broken ribs right now for all we know because of this barbaric onslaught we are seeing from the WWE champion.
What's it going to take for Kofi Kingston to get back in this match? Because it is one-way traffic right now.
And again, the crowd here in Fort Worth is attempting to motivate Kofi Kingston with their cheers. But instead, it's just motivating Lashley. It's just making Bobby Lashley more angry, more furious, more dangerous.
Lashley.
Oh, that's got to be it. Cover might be a mercy right now, but we're not seeing one.
Right now, it's about how much Kofi Kingston can take, how much more is Lashley willing to dish out.
You want to smile? You want to laugh at me? You want to throw toast and goof around? This is where it gets you. That's what Bobby Lashley appears to be saying right now.
Oh, there's no question about it, Jimmy. This is a message. Oh! This is a message to Kofi, Woods, anybody on any roster on the planet Earth. This is the almighty WWE champion making a statement.
Remember, Money in the Bank ladder match is coming up for the men. Who wants this man? That's what he's saying. Win that and see if you want a piece of me.
Yeah, your prize for winning Money in the Bank could be being dismantled in my hands.
Kofi just crawling up the leg of Lashley. Whatever Kofi's got left.
Oh, the hurt lock. This is almost merciful at this point. Just submit, Kofi. Live to fight another day.
How much can Kofi take here? How much can Kofi withstand?
He's not getting out. Could this be over?
Oh, well, wait a minute.
No.
Oh! got out but got tossed
Look,
for his efforts.
I'm not entirely sure Kofi wasn't attempting to submit, and Bobby Lashley turned his body and actually blocked the official's view of Kofi Kingston. The almighty WWE champion is prolonging this beatdown for his own enjoyment.
I think you're right, Corey. The demeanor of disgust on the face of Lashley has not changed from the moment this match started.
You talk about edge, you talk about I'm soft. I see nothing but edges right now.
Kofi just swinging wildly, doing whatever he can, but
Oh, God. This is just getting uncomfortable at this point.
This has to be stopped, and it's got to be stopped
The
soon.
official needs to jump in there. Kofi barely defending himself, just being mauled.
Oh. Vicious ground and pound by Bobby Lashley. He's so good from that position. He got it voluntarily.
Watch this again. Kingston driven face first, almost on the crown of his skull by Lashley.
Don't ever let him disrespect you like that again. Never let him
Look at an expression right now. And Ant has no quarrel with a boot. Oh.
Dominator. Who in their right mind wants to step to that man?
I'm afraid to sit close to that guy right now.
Come on.
I am backing up in my chair.
The official needs to stop
Look
this.
at this.
Oh.
Bobby Lashley can put this thing away at any moment now. We all can clearly see that.
I think the referee's actually calling for a cover right now.
No mercy from the Almighty.
Bobby Lashley letting the crowd know this is what you wanted.
Again. Lashley has Kofi Kingston hoisted up one more time. Another Dominator.
And that is the Dominator right there, and that's his message.
Cheers from the WWE Universe. Unhappy with what we are all being forced to witness.
Almighty, one with limitless power, and limitless power has been on display tonight. Hurt Lock, this has got to be done.
Might just want to call this. Kofi Kingston's going to suffer permanent damage. Look at the position.
He's
of
limp,
Kofi.
Corey. He's limp.
Stop the match.
Stop the match,
Come
Chad.
on.
That's it.
Here is your winner by submission, and still the almighty WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley.
The face of the crowd says it all. Shock, astonishment, disbelief in the dominance of Bobby Lashley. I don't think anyone expected that, Corey.
Nobody not named MVP or Bobby Lashley expected what we just witnessed, but this was total domination. One-sided from the Almighty. Bobby Lashley imposing his will, at times toying with Kofi Kingston, a former WWE champion.
Yeah, outside of an early flurry to start the match, you're right, it was all Bobby Lashley dismantling Kofi Kingston every step of the way, trying to prove a point, trying to send a message to Kofi Kingston that you are out of your league.
And finally, almost mercifully, Kofi Kingston's body gives out on him. The submission victory for the almighty WWE champion. Tonight at Money in the Bank before Fort Worth and the entire WWE universe, we were left with no choice but to kneel at the altar of the Almighty.
Who can possibly challenge that champion?
I can answer that simply, Jimmy. Not a damn man walking the earth.
Hey WWE fans, now you can win big with DraftKings. Anyone can get in on the action and win your share of $25,000.
Join the WWE DraftKings free-to-play pool now. Simply download any DraftKings app and use the promo code WWE, and you can pick tonight's featured matches. Who will win? How long will the match go? What finishers will be attempted? And more.
WWE and DraftKings have different pools and questions for matches at each big event this year. Watch along, see how you do. Get enough right, you might win the cash.
So just download any DraftKings app, use that promo code WWE, and make it rain, baby!